Well, hello there. Today we are playing Delta Force. Best way to sum this whole game up, it is basically free Battlefield. And also it actually does have a bunch of different modes. So there is the sort of Battlefield inspired mode. There is an extraction shooter mode. A little bit like Arena Breakout Infinite, but also kind of more streamlined. It perhaps does me remind very slightly of Apex, actually. And there's also like an upcoming story sort of mode. You can get this game actually completely for free on Steam. And so far, I have some pretty good impressions. Also today, we're playing on the computer that I kind of rebuilt. So I have a 5800X and an Intel Arc B580. So finally, I can turn the graphics up to like at least high. And get sort of stable 60 FPS for the most part. Hopefully also while recording. I could go higher, but for now I think this is fine. Now, as for the game itself, we do have a bunch of different loadouts. We have like an assault character, we have a support, we have an engineer, and we have a recon. So essentially this one does a lot of sniping, this one can attack vehicles, this one heals, and this one's just a shooty person. Heck yeah. And also the game has a bunch of different weapons for each of the classes that you can both equip and use and also modify. There's a lot of modifications for each of the guns. In a sense, it almost does look like freaking Tarkov or something. You can have like offset optics and like regular ones, some of which have like magnification and stuff. Also various like foregrips and hand guards and muzzle attachments or silencers. It's pretty freaking cool. And of course, you do unlock these as you use the gun. And that's pretty nice. There's also like calibration. No freaking idea what this does. Oh wait, zoom. Ayo. Hey, that's actually pretty freaking chill. But yeah. There's also some preset loadouts if you want, some customization, and also progression. So if I wanted to, I could actually just use some of the resources I have for upgrading guns. In other games you use like stuff to level up gacha waifus, in this one your waifus are the guns. For real, for real. And it's kind of cool because the classes have different types of guns. So for example, if I want like a fancy Uzi or basically something that looks like a UMP-45 except a bit more futuristic, I could do this one or any number of other guns, right? And they all play pretty nicely. There's also the engineer, which has access to like LMGs, like an M249, really freaking nice. But also I kind of like the battle rifles. The G3 hits pretty hard and I vibe with that. And of course the recon has a bunch of like sniper rifles and marksman's rifles. I kind of do suck at these, to be honest, but still, nice variety. And of course you do have some like secondary weapons. It is odd because you do get a freaking Desert Eagle pretty early on, which is very cool. And of course a bunch of gadgets and there's also like vehicles in the game and just like a lot of stuff. So yeah, without further ado, let's just jump into one of the modes. Actually, yeah, there's a bunch of different modes. I don't know what I want to do. Let's just go with the default for now. I also did play a little bit with friends, and that did make a super big difference in this mode, but in the extraction mode, if you can, you absolutely want to bring someone along. I will show it like solo later. It is a bit a bit of work. Knife edge. Oh damn. I actually saw this map before in the extraction mode, I think.
Reinforcements are here. Advance and secure the objective.
Oh yeah, we can also get vehicles, but for now we only have like ATVs and stuff. Aside from that, this is basically the rush mode, I think. Also, look at this. The game looks nice. It is actually optimized pretty well, and this computer also doesn't have issues with it. I very much vibe with that. There's some leaning and everything else you'd expect from like a game like this. We have a grenade launcher. We can also drop C4. Oh no. I actually haven't played this in a little bit, so I've kind of forgotten the abilities. But hey, yeah, we're getting some hits in. I can also straight up leap. Oh yeah, the only thing I really didn't like about this game is that by default it did appear that there's some like awkward mouse smoothing and stuff. But thankfully, I kind of found my way around that, so it's okay. Also, what is this? Do I have ammo? Or is that like some sort of a repair kit or something? Thankfully, if I'm a dum-dum, I can just hold F1 and it's gonna tell me what's up. Oh yeah, there's also UAVs that attach to you. Wow. This FPS does not seem like 60. Oh no. Hey yo.
Target off balance.
Let's just follow the teammates. I'm very clueless. Now, if you want, you can also get vehicles dropped, but yeah, not much in that way. There are maps where you get like tanks and APCs, and I really do appreciate those. So yeah, the frickin' AKSU, not a very long-ranged weapon. Best we can do is just pepper them, or their vague direction with some ammo every now and then. Ow. I will say that this particular mode oftentimes does end up feeling a little bit like the frickin' Metro map in BF3. Also, hey Kanik, welcome in. And yes, I will be very hydrated. Not sitting like a gremlin at all today. Yeah. I kind of want to switch over to the medic and play that class, because it's kind of goofy. Because as a medic, we have like... Oh, frick. We're kind of getting attacked here. Give me a second. But yeah, as medic, we had that freaking goofy healing gun. It was OP as frick. Although from where I stand, all of the frickin' abilities look a little bit different now. I am confused. Oh no. Oh, frick. We just got walked over by someone with a ballistic shield. What? Okay, wait, I gotta get my frickin' bearings here. Where's my fancy medical gun? What? I am so confused. Don't tell me they removed it. It was my favorite jank as frick piece of gear. And we could also steal this. It has like a pretty nice gunner seat. Problem is, there's a lot of weapons that are really good against vehicles. Oh, someone's driving. We're about to get melted in a second. Yeah, there we go. This is what happens when someone grabs the vehicle and rushes in every single time. Oh no. We might actually want to start somewhere further off in the distance. But yeah, we no longer have the silly little medic gun. How dare they? That was my favorite jank piece of the gear you get.
The objective mark. Regroup and take it down.
We might also have to just stick by our teammates. Here you go. I don't think this is very engaging gameplay if everyone's like camping around corners. Oh no. Yeah, we kind of have to sit in the corner. Oh. Yank.
Neutralized objective Alpha.
Overextended just a little bit.
Smoke screen incoming. Attention! We've lost half our forces.
There we go. But yeah, with an SMG, we are only good for combat that's very freaking up close. Now, the time to kill in this game is actually pretty short. It does remind me a bit more of like Call of Duty than the older Battlefield games, to be honest. But still, it's a well-made game. No. I don't think we're getting revived. Are we? Hello? I can also just spam my little hand to annoy teammates. Hello. Hello. No? No. I'm not getting revived. How dare. Freaking rude. I could equip a bunch of different things. I'm not actually sure what I want right now. Oh, high explosive grenade launcher. I gotta try that. Also maybe a different gun while we're at it. Yeah. So it's like a fancier version of the M79. I vibe with that.
Allied troops neutralizing objective Alpha.
Oh no, there's someone there. I don't think I quite have the range to, yeah. But hey, they were using an SMG-45. Damn it. I will figure it out. Maybe. But also a lot of the maps very much feel like a freaking meat grinder. You just spawn and you sit around a corner and you try to bonk everyone, and then sometimes someone just flanks you and your whole squad gets wiped out. Oh wait, frick, no ammo. Yeah, someone's also flanking right now. But no, wait, see? This medic, this particular character, has the nice OP freaking healing gun. I love that gun. Oh my gosh. Let's see, what other guns do we have? This G552 is kind of cool. Except, we're very much not winning. The other team's just stomping on us. I feel like they're gonna drive in very close and just absolutely get exploded any second. Ow, jeez. Rude. Yeah, I think I'm straight up going for a different battle. Jeez, that's freaking wild. But also, yeah, you do get weapon upgrades the more you use them, and this will unlock new attachments. And I really like that mechanic, especially the fact that you can play with more or less any gun you want, and still occasionally get those items that let you level up whatever you prefer. Might also use them for, because why not? Or maybe the silly Bison. Yeah. Oh yeah, and I can also change the actual characters which affects their abilities. That's why I got kind of confused, because all of the time I used to play Stinger, this medic. They have that really nice healing pistol. Honestly, I very much like the characters I got in the beginning. They're pretty nice. Didn't expect that they'd swap my defaults around though, but that's fine. Also, yeah, the new freaking PC is performing really nicely so far. Like, I don't get any more encoder issues. Most of the games just run well. I think getting the new Intel Arc was worth it. As well as just the fancier Ryzen chip. Oh, wow. Also, yeah, just gonna ignore the frickin' text chat in the game, because, oh no, we have to blur that. Oh no. The chat is about as bad as you'd expect. I need you right now. 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 Also, yeah, you get little squads with other people. Keep a thing from me, baby. So respawning and stuff is easier.
Havoc has been stockpiling military equipment and stolen resources in this private facility. Not on reinforcements are here. Advance and
Tank,
secure
tank,
the
tank,
objective.
please! Yes, I have the tank. Heck yeah. Okay, I need some like freaking high ground. I'm gonna pull the Star Wars here. Thing is, most of the vehicles in the game are actually really nice. Except for the choppers, which handle like absolutely absurdly. Maybe because the default controls are inverted, but I don't dare to try to fly a chopper. The problem there is that they're
Allied troops engaging in objective
quite uncommon, and wasting one just feels a little bit bad, you know?
The radar is
Okay, yeah, I don't think I can actually get them at this range. So let's move up a little bit and see how that goes. There's a lot of drop for the tank shells. There we go. That wasn't too bad. That wasn't too bad either. And they have freaking engineers. Of course they do.
Smoke barrage ready.
Well, they did. There we go. Those guns could also just mess us up so much. I do feel like we're gonna slightly overextend over here. Ideally, you just have someone to repair you. But you know, you can't always have that, so it is what it is. I wonder if I pull back, can I do the repairs myself? Yes, actually I can. That's pretty freaking nice. We should probably go and look for some like vehicles to bonk. That might have been ours. Frickin' tax write-off moment. There we go. Actually, these shells don't do as much damage as you'd think. There are actually various different types, and you do unlock them as you play more. But for now, all we have is basically the default tank. So we're just doing goober business. Damn, we just dodged the frickin' rocket. Now, if I go over this little incline, I'm gonna die in like 5 seconds. Because half of their team is there. Yeah, see? They very much have the advantage here, and it's not really safe. So we basically just need to hang back and heal up. But yeah, the tanks do feel a lot like freaking glass cannons. The only problem is no one really plays a character that would just run around and repair tanks. Yeah, see? That's really bad. Just shoot him a few times. Yeah, no one really runs around and tries to heal tanks because you don't get a lot of those. So this game does feel a lot more infantry focused than Battlefield in that regard. I wonder if someone else is gonna grab the tank, or whether they're gonna go for it. This game is Delta Force. It is basically we have Battlefield at home. I could actually just shoot my gun as a passenger in some cases. But for now, yeah, we're just gonna use the frickin' fancy gun. Wow. It doesn't do a lot of damage, at least at this range. So definitely a case of that video game logic where somehow pistols do more damage than like SMGs or whatever. Oh, time to bail. Oh, very much time to bail. We're in their part of the map. Oh yeah, I also have BattleBit. I really like that game too. But this is completely free. And actually does feel pretty optimized and polished. So I do enjoy this game a whole bunch too. Yeah, BattleBit is nice. I should stream that one as well someday. I could also borrow a light tactical vehicle. Problem is, the actual map boundaries do feel quite restrictive at times. So there is no like super comfy spot where I could just sit around and snipe the enemy team. So it never really feels that like one-sided, where you have the upper hand. A lot of it is a matter of like positioning and stuff. Oh, also the SVD might absolutely kick my butt, because the bullet travel takes a lot of time. I'm guessing the muzzle velocity just isn't very, you know, good. And I don't really know how to lead, because you have to compensate a lot more. See? We also get like little respawn beacons. Those are pretty cool. But yeah, let's move up a little bit.
We have marked a high-value objective. Take it swiftly and push forward.
Yeah, have to kind of leave. Oh no, they have a lab. Oh frick. Hey, Daisy and Tarkov. Also good games. Honestly, this game does have a mode that is a little bit like Tarkov, except it does feel a bit more streamlined.
Control of a critical objective. Press the
Almost like
attack.
Apex in some ways.
All units, Havoc Skynet satellites are coming down. Watch out for debris and proceed with caution. Keep neutralizing all enemy forces.
Honestly, I do like the slower paced games.
Enemy attempt.
Arma is honestly my jam, although more on the PvE servers, just because those feel less punishing. I was actually thinking of maybe not streaming this sort of game, because to me, competitive shooters are frickin' difficult. Like, seriously. Yeah, there's no way I'm sniping anyone. God damn. Let's see, where can we go? I've played League and had fun with friends, but only as long as neither of us really like took it super seriously.
Our forces are well prepared. Push
So, you know, a bit of a mixed bag. Cool game though. Also the freaking Arcane series. Really loved the Arcane series. Oh my gosh. Hey! That was a bit of a long-ranged kill. I also remember really enjoying the G3 rifle in Battlefield. It does pack a punch. Such a cool gun. Yeah, they have a pretty good sniper. Oh no. We could also go for like a regular sniper rifle. It does feel still like it would be quite difficult. Oh frick, there's literally a tank. I ain't taking down a tank with a sniper rifle. Oh yeah, the actual rifles, unless you get a headshot, they're not super likely to take someone down with a single hit. So sometimes you might have to put in a bit more work. That said, the actual sniping?
Enemy tank, located.
Very satisfying. I vibe with it. And I'm about to get taken down, of course I am.
Objective Bravo 2 secured.
Their guys have no freaking chill.
Allied troops launching an assault on Objective Bravo 1. Roger that. Artillery barrage incoming.
I do feel like if you're gonna try to snipe in a game like this, you do have to keep moving. Otherwise they're eventually gonna pin you down. And then once you peek, you're gonna get bonked so freaking badly.
We've neutralized Objective
Personally,
Bravo 1.
I do enjoy the semi-auto marksman's rifles, but those ones do have like slower bullets, as funny as that sounds. There we go.
We have taken Objective Bravo 1. The enemy has captured Objective
I have
Bravo
become
2.
the type of player that I don't like playing against. Oh no. It's like that meme about Skyrim where every character build ends up as like a stealth archer. Like, oh hey, I'm gonna try playing a big dude with a sword. 2 hours later, okay, stealth archer. I'm crying. Why?
Enemy tank right there. Go get him.
That tank is still very much there. Let's see if we can help any friendly spawn here. Okay, back to like regular classes. For real, for real. If I'm quick enough, I could actually respawn on my own beacon. Lmao. Let's see, who do I want? There we go. Because, I still have a launcher that's decent against tanks. I could very slowly sneak up on them. I got ambushed by a freaking tank. Jeez. They do have 2 players in that thing though, so someone's manning the turret. Ow, 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 ow. I'm about to very much get freaking spawn camped.
Our strength is high. Break enemy lines with full force.
Yeah, this is perhaps a bit too silly.
Roger that. Artillery barrage incoming.
Strategic beacon ready to deploy.
Somehow this game actually feels a little bit slower paced than on the very initial release. Hard to describe.
Take this opportunity to destroy it.
But yeah, we're moving up now.
Eliminate
Can I
remaining
turn this
enemy
around? Hey, A gun. Oh, I can't actually aim down. Damn it. It would have been so freaking cool if I could aim down.
high threat enemy units marked. Take them out.
Soviet tank problems. Heck yeah, video game physics. Oh yeah, now we basically have to go up there and bonk them.
Don't give them any ground.
I don't think I can really hit them at this distance, because, Well, anyways, let's go and follow our buddies up there. Noom. Kind of an interesting approach. Typically, you'd think that you would go down with your friends, but, if it works, I guess. Although it does feel like we are very likely to get frickin' taken down. Let's go and follow our friends and see what's up. That's it. Having some verticality in the map design, always pretty cool. Oh no! I say as I fall down a mountain, of course. Oh, no. Can we go to the side though? Ow! They have a sniper up there. Of course they do. No, we're not pulling this off. Now, if we were on the defensive though, our odds would be way better. We could just hang with the rest of the team and it would be a vibe. Oh, jeez, what the frick is this? It's a frickin' shotgun or something. Canister rounds. Wild. But yeah, a lot of the game, at least in this particular mode, ends up feeling like everyone just sitting in cover and blasting on each other. Oh, they're trying to push up here.
Allied troops launching an assault on objective Charlie 1.
The rescues are nice, though. I think basically anyone can give you a quick rescue.
The trap is working.
Oh wait, someone triggered the trap.
Martin, I've activated the drone. Good, they got stuck.
I wonder if there's someone still camping up there. Maybe. Oh, we can go around. Okay. So now what, though? Do we go around? I don't quite get it.
On objective Charlie 2.
Surely there's another entrance. That's a different song. Oh, frick, we can't push up. I honestly don't know where I'm supposed to go from here. Like, we're still in the map, but everything is locked off. So maybe we're supposed to go around in a very specific direction. Or not, I don't freaking know. Eh. That's unfortunate. Yoink. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no! I messed up. That was such a good position. I'm going home. Tempo. Insufficient space near squad mate. They're just like hunkered down in some corner. Okay, so this location is literally just for like camping and vibing and sitting around. Damn. I still don't quite know what the benefit there is. You'd think that there would be like a position where you can flank and go around, but apparently not. Dang.
Overload activated. Sonic trap on six.
I don't know. I feel like maybe it's time for a different class. Stalemates always do feel a little bit goofy.
Allied troops launching an assault on objective Charlie 2. Allied troops launching an assault on objective Charlie 2.
Okay, guess we're just going straight in. What could go wrong? Oh yeah, the VSS can also do like fully auto fire.
Strategic beacon
Just have to
deployed.
remember to set it.
We've neutralized
There we go.
objective Charlie 2.
And they still dodge every bullet. We're fighting freaking Neo over here.
Objective Charlie 2 is ours. This objective can make or break the battle. Take it down.
Kind of crazy though. A map where we have a bunch of vehicles and we're just pushing into like a cave. What the frick? I got pushed out. These players have like no chill.
Strategic beacon ready to deploy.
Yeah, I can't really fight a vehicle as a sniper. That kind of isn't happening. Maybe I can go around. Let's see. It is kind of cool that there's just a bunch of people running around. Everyone's trying to do their own thing. I vibe with this.
Heavy losses. Push harder and capture the sector.
electric damage. We actually got someone with that. That's kind of wild.
Halfway through the battle. Keep going.
Oh wait, we didn't even get killed. We were just like down for a little bit. Now we're dead. Yeah. Maybe the medic. Why can't I? Okay. Now the medic is gonna. Oh wait, no, I wanted the other medic. Damn it. This one doesn't have the funny healing gun. Oof. I got you. Oh wait, no I don't. Oh no, not the ballistic shield. I don't even know how to stop players like that.
Break through enemy lines or we risk losing.
Wait, so how do I swap the actual character? Oh yeah, I can. I can do that freely. That's really nice. So yeah, now we get the funny healing gun. It is insanely good if you have like a group of players that are just holding down a corner or whatever. Because you can do that. And it like automatically locks onto everyone. And it basically has infinite ammo, you just have to wait for it to like regenerate for a little bit. That is really nice. Like, look at this. Boom, team healed. How freaking cool is that? And we also can throw smoke.
Launching an assault on objective Charlie 1. Come to support.
Get some shade.
So if there's anyone we gotta heal, we can just deploy some smoke and do that more safely. That's a really freaking nice loadout.
Strategic beacon deployed.
I adore this character. Oh no, oh no.
Close. Feeling better?
Allied troops launching an assault on objective Charlie 1. Come to support.
You look better, mate.
And healing actually does give you a decent amount of points. So if you ever feel that being on the offensive isn't really working out, you can just support your team.
Take a strong dose.
Failed to break through enemy defense. Fall back.
But yeah, sometimes even that's not gonna be enough. Well, that's still okay. 2 out of 4. I do wonder whether Battlefield 3 was like the first game that had, you know, maps that are divided into a bunch of very specific stages. Like, oh hey, you're fighting on the beaches and now there's like a freaking cave bunker or whatever. I vibe with that. Let's see what else is there. Also, yeah, we got like another level. Is that the one that you need for Battle Pass? Yes. So you do unlock wholly new weapons and stuff. Kind of a slow process, but the guns that are there, I think, are very pleasant. Like, I haven't really found a gun that I, you know, like, really hate. Most of them are fine. Hey, spray paint. Let's actually see. MP7, right? Yeah, there we go. We're gonna be a little bit German. It will. I hope it's not like an Austrian gun, then I'm just like horribly wrong. Also, yeah, it's extremely weird, but you can put like full-size stocks on tiny little SMGs. Let's see. We're gonna have the 30 round mag. A 4 grip. Not sure about a suppressor. Maybe just like a muzzle brake or whatever. Or a flash hider. Oh, I can transform the gun this much to turn it more into like a proper submachine gun, or like, you know, something closer to a rifle than just like a personal defense weapon or what have you. That's really nice. I vibe with this game. So for the engineer, we could go with the LMG. As for the assault, I haven't used them for that much, so let's stick with that. I do want to switch the defaults to these characters. They're really nice. Also, yeah, let's go over to the King of the Hill mode. If I am not wrong, this is the one that had like multiple objectives to capture at the same time. So more like the traditional Battlefield Conquest rather than just, you know, the rush mode. Oh yeah, and the little like overlay that's on the side of my screen, now it shows my CPU and GPU temperatures. I did end up kind of undervolting the Ryzen chip, but overall the performance is still wonderful. I vibe with it.
Make them quiver.
Make them quiver. Wait, is that because we have a bow and an arrow? Okay. Ain't that a vibe? Not this song, super loud. Nyan. Oh, it's the same map. If we're on the defensive, I will play it. If we're on offensive, I'm not playing it. There's attack helicopters in the game. That's pretty freaking cool.
Right there. Target located.
Okay, yeah, the bullet travel time is like a freaking hour. That's kind of insane. Let's just jump down. Also, yeah, we're attacking a satellite called Skynet.
Be advised, enemy troops are attacking objective Delta. Be advised, our forces have secured objective Charlie 3. Attention,
Enemy objective here. Be
Charlie
careful.
2 is now under enemy
Enemy tank
control.
located. Enemy AA located.
There are so many freaking enemy units. Jeez. Ow, ow. Ow, come on. Just land. There we go. I have to actually spend a little while healing up. There are 2 vehicles there. They're gonna delete me.
Allied forces are attacking objective Charlie 2.
Kind of unfortunate I can't hit them.
Charlie 3.
There we go. This VD is also nice. When you are like in a good situation to actually use it. Some are better than others.
Allied forces
Damn, they're really bringing in the vehicles.
Combatants in objective Charlie 1 have been eliminated.
Luckily, we can spawn in any of the zones we've captured, so sometimes we do get a nice little flanking
Be
position.
advised, our forces have secured objective Charlie 1. The enemy is attacking objective Charlie 1.
Come on. There's also a button to hold your breath. Okay, something is very much wrong with aiming here. Jeez.
Objective Charlie 1 lost.
Like, I am getting some hits, but... Damn, yeah, no,
Objective Charlie 1 is
Might just need to spawn, like, as the engineer with an AA gun.
enemy troops
Like a
are
freaking
attacking
Stinger or what
objective
have you.
Delta.
Yeah, we have a Stinger. Let's go. Oh no, not in the middle of the zone. Oh, frick.
Neutralized. The enemy has cleared objective Delta. Attention, objective Delta is now
Also, the
under
freaking
enemy
boom
control.
effect just reminds me of, like, I don't know, what was it? Vine? Vine boom,
We have
for real,
cleared
for real.
objective Bravo. Press on. Be advised, enemy troops are attacking objective Charlie.
That's ours, that's ours. That is not ours, god damn it.
Objective Bravo. High threat
Yeah, see, there's not that many, like, actual air vehicles on the map. Haven't really seen any jets or what have you either. Maybe that's in the plans for later. Maybe not, who knows?
Objective Charlie 3 was captured by enemy forces.
Freaking wild that they straight up have, like, artillery.
Be advised, enemy troops are attacking objective
I'm probably too
Charlie
far
3.
away. Oh no. They do have flares though.
Stay on target and press the advantage.
Feels like we need more than just one person with a Stinger to actually hit them. Either that or someone very, very freaking distracted.
Enemy has taken
I go with the javelin instead.
and stay alert. Allied forces are engaging at objective Delta. Our forces have
There we go,
taken
hit
full
vehicle.
control of objective Charlie 2. Be advised, enemy troops are attacking objective Charlie 1.
Can't really, yeah, can't lock onto that. Can lock onto this. Hello.
Delta have been
Hi.
eliminated.
Just shoot straight up. Okay, buddy Baka.
Objective Charlie 1 was captured by enemy forces.
That's a weird looking P90. Jeez.
Allied forces are
Also,
engaging
what
at objective
what is
Charlie
this
1.
in the middle of a lo-fi song? Oh no.
Allied forces have taken objective Charlie 3. Smoke screen incoming. forces in objective Charlie 1 have been eliminated.
There we go. Wow. The freaking recoil though.
Our forces
You
have
can
taken
deploy a
full
bipod,
control
the problem is
of
that the
objective
default
Charlie 1.
keybind for a bipod is extremely goofy. Also, why are the lyrics of every other like hip-hop song straight up like problematic? Jeez. I really don't know what to do here.
Our objective. We're in the lead.
Ow.
Objective Charlie 3. Combating
Also, I think it's just my character doing a little goofy noise when they get bonked. Oh no. What could I do? Feels like this sort of map is too big for a shotgun. Maybe assault. No vehicles. Oh wait, we can get an ATV. I'll take that.
Charlie 2 was captured by enemy forces.
Yeah.
Roger that. Artillery barrage incoming.
Alright, I do wonder if I have like VSync off. Hey, we can toggle that on. Bit smoother visual
Combating
obviously.
objective Charlie 3 has been eliminated.
Going up here alone though. Yeah. Technically we're winning. I have no idea how. Also, why does it freaking change the characters I have selected? I do not vibe with this.
Combatants in objective Charlie 2 have been eliminated.
Okay, let's just go with the team and see what they are up to.
The enemy has taken objective Charlie 1. Be advised, our forces have secured objective Charlie 2. Roger that, artillery barrage incoming. Be advised, enemy troops are attacking objective Charlie 2.
And this doesn't feel like a good position to be in. We're taking so much fire from basically every direction.
Allied forces are engaging at objective Echo.
These are anti-infantry. I don't even know whether I can damage a tank with these. I'll probably get exploded before I get to the tank, but eh.
Enemy troops are attacking objective Charlie 2.
Come on, where are you? I know you're there. And I'm dead. Every single time.
Be advised, enemy troops are attacking objective Foxtrot.
Okay, I know there's a tank nearby, so maybe I can get them.
Objective Charlie 2. Combatants in objective Echo have been eliminated. Roger that, artillery barrage incoming. Be advised, our forces have secured objective Echo. Enemy has taken objective Delta.
Oh, they're up there. I can't really get them from this range.
Objective Delta has been captured.
Gonna have
by
to
the
push
enemy.
inwards.
Be advised, enemy troops are attacking objective Charlie 3.
Yeah, we ain't doing anything there.
Be advised, our forces have secured objective Charlie 2. Be advised, enemy troops are attacking objective Charlie 2.
I really wish I could just catch a vehicle off guard. But it does feel like most of the time there's too much infantry when you want to target their vehicles and not enough supporting infantry when they're up against you.
Attacking objective Bravo.
I still got bonked by their vehicle halfway across the map. Kind of crazy. Maybe javelin time. Also, yeah, this shotgun is actually supposed to be one of those that have the most range.
Just need more exercise.
Just need more exercise, I say as I get shot. Oh, frick. Yeah, this position is lost too.
Objective Foxtrot was captured by enemy forces. Be advised, enemy troops are attacking objective Delta. Allied forces have taken objective Delta. Roger that. Artillery barrage incoming.
Wish I could just fire a frickin' javelin missile at the infantry. Lmao.
Allied forces are engaging at objective Bravo. Be advised, enemy troops are attacking objective Charlie 2.
Where's the damn vehicles? What am I supposed to do against infantry at this range? Oh, there we go. There's one.
Allied forces are
Come on.
engaging at objective Alpha.
Ah, I popped smoke. There we go.
Enemy has taken objective Charlie 2.
There we go. Nice.
Attention, objective Charlie 2 is now under enemy control. Be advised, enemy troops are attacking objective Charlie 3.
Damn, I need an ammo box somewhere.
Enemy has taken objective Charlie 3. Allied forces are engaging at objective Alpha. Be advised, enemy troops are attacking objective Delta. All units, our mission is 75% complete. The target is almost secured. The enemy has taken objective Bravo. Be advised, our forces have secured objective Charlie 1. Allied forces are engaging at objective Charlie
Ammo
3.
box. Just what I need.
Objective Delta has been captured by the enemy.
Except that there's like a dead guy right next to it and a bunch of people on the ridge.
Charlie 2. Smoke screen incoming.
Ah, frick it. YOLO.
Be advised, enemy troops are attacking objective
Precisely.
Combatants in objective Charlie 3 have been eliminated. Allied forces are engaging at objective
Assault
Bravo.
helicopter. Someone else is gonna nab it. You just wait. Yeah, see? I clicked too soon and then too late and someone else has it. Oh well. Also, yeah, all of the cool vehicles are almost never available. It would be cool if you could just, you know, sign up for a queue and get your turn randomly decided, you know? Even if sometimes that means that you'd get a turn and sometimes you just wouldn't the whole match. At least you'd have a chance then.
Attacking objective Charlie 2.
Now the cool thing about this one, I think you can more or less place down a beacon where people can spawn.
The enemy has taken objective Charlie 2.
Almost there.
There we go.
Allied
Hit
forces
vehicle.
have taken objective Bravo. Objective Charlie 2 was captured by enemy forces.
That's a friendly. Court-martial time. Ram. Too far.
Be advised. Enemy troops are attacking objective Bravo. The enemy is on the verge of collapse.
That's the chopper. That feels like the chopper. Yeah. I wonder if I could actually get a kill with the Stinger.
Enter the sea, that's my show. Ching that, swing that maestro. Still the thing looks nice though. Pull up that dice roll.
Allied forces are engaging at objective Charlie 3.
That feels like a person. Where's the freaking chopper? Oh no.
Has taken objective Bravo.
This won't attack tanks. Wait. Yeah. See? Oh wait, no, that's a javelin. I literally have a javelin. Now I have blunt trauma. Yeah, I'm not playing this. Frick this. Good thing they don't make you stick around to the end of the freaking match if you're not vibing with it. I'll say, yeah, we're unlocking new parts for the shotgun. Season Pass. More free stuff. There's actually like a lot of events and everything else going on. We get a pink QBZ. Wow. Limited time event. This has like the free-to-play game thing where you just get like a dozen different resources and you don't have the slightest idea of what like any of them freaking do. But hey, you know, whatever. I'll take it. I'll click on all of the shiny things. Oh. Attachment permit. How does this work? Thermal scope. That feels like it would be OP as frick. But also, what sort of currency is this? They're just throwing Lewis script errors at me. And Chinese error messages. Truly the free battlefield experience. Okay, I have 20, I need 30. Huh? Okay, yeah, basically you can also unlock that, like, SMG and stuff. Oh, Score H. Don't mind if I do. Yeah, that's a lot of things. At this point, I'm just looking for like exclamation marks or shiny things to click on. Now we have cards. Okay, this is about to turn into like a trading card game. And there's like crafting of these. What? I am deeply confused about why games do stuff like this. I'm very close to the pink gun though. Yeah.
My arrow knows everything.
But also, yeah, I think I'm gonna take a very short break and then check out the other mode for a little bit longer. So, be right back.
Walk inside the bank, me all I want is cash. Jackson's in the frame, busting out the bag. No limit like the tank, that's why I ain't got the brag. You see that candy paint every time I'm sliding down the ad. Big old bag of money, 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 big old bag of money. I need that big old bag of money. Big old bag of money, big old bag of money, big old bag of money, big old bag of money. I need that big old bag of money. Big old bang, blow it once I get it, shit, it don't last. 40 on the hip, make the click go blast. So we stack up every digit like it's crypto cash, yeah. Out of my mind, said I'm out of my mind. Whole team is sitting, they all on the grind. And that new Louis V with them flower designs. Know that that's a fact, rolling back to back. My swag's tight, but that bag's right. And the flows of platinum plaque. I mean, I'm in there, then I'm gone quick. Certified, it's that strong pill. Thickest train smoke. When she came closer, told her watch out for that long stick, yeah. Walk inside the bank, me all I want is cash. Jackson's in the frame, busting out the bag. No limit like the tank, that's why I ain't got the brag. You see that candy paint every time I'm sliding down the ad. Big old bag of money, 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 big old bag of money. I need that big old bag of money. Big old bag of money, 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 big old bag of money. I need that big old bag of money. Big bags, them big bags. Hopscotch, just skip past and that new coupe. A few screws loose. Was a red line, you catch whiplash. Great adventure, no six.
And welcome back. I'm actually thinking that maybe we should look at some of the other modes as well. There's derailment, so pure infantry, I guess? No idea what this is. And also battle practice, so you can just kind of vibe with AI. Interesting. But yeah, let's check out the infantry mode.
Big old bag of money, 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 big old bag of money. I need that big old bag of money. Big old bag of money, 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 big old bag of money. I need
Father,
that big old
Train, so a different map.
that war only leads to ashes, and I would be nothing more than cannon fodder. But I can't hide away in safety as you do while people suffer.
Engage immediately and assist Allied forces in
What was that one Call of Duty map that everyone always said like 1v1 me in that map? Kind of the same vibe. So this is purely infantry focused. Huh. I'm a little bit confused. Interesting layout. No?
Stay close. We can make this.
What the frick are they?
Enemy has 80% of their forces left and is still strong.
Why can't they get
But
them the
we
machine
must
gun?
hold this
Hello?
sector.
Odd.
Detecting.
Damn it! Yeah, maybe a scope gun isn't the best choice for this map. I don't know. I do kind of feel like these sorts of shooter games are just a little bit too fast for me. Like, leading targets alone is straight up difficult as frick. I don't know whether I'm getting old or what, but damn. See, it does feel like my hands straight up lock down when I'm supposed to be doing like fine adjustments. I just tense up and I can't hit the enemies. I know that's happen like surprisingly often in games like this. I don't know. Maybe that's because my mouse sensitivity is kinda high? And that's why I have to be a little bit tense to do very fine adjustments. But also if I play on a low sensitivity, I can't really, you know, navigate that well. Like, you know, turning around and doing all that other stuff with, like, not too much effort.
Enemy is attacking objective Alpha.
Smoke barrage ready.
Ow, 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 ow. So wait, no, there are vehicles in these maps. What? I thought this was supposed to be like infantry focused. Or maybe it just says that, hey, you can still have like light, you know, trucks and cars and stuff.
Sector Alpha is occupied by enemy forces.
Smoke grenades. Man. At least some cover. Yeah, I'm not having fun. No, I don't know. I feel like the game itself is well made, but I'm having a hard time enjoying any of this. I do get the feeling that the mode with the bots, which I would probably enjoy a bit more because it wouldn't be so difficult, wouldn't also give you like the points and everything else. Might have to try it out. But yeah, this game very much has its moments and is a well-made game. Like, if you like the sort of games like Battlefield and Call of Duty, go ahead and get it. It's a cool experience. But not for me. I can't aim. I did get a new keyboard though, and even though it's not a mechanical one, it is pretty like silent. I do vibe with that. It's a red dragon. Oh well. Actually, like a good membrane keyboard does make a lot of sense for making a stream or a video, because they can still feel reasonably pleasant and not be loud. Okay, we got the vehicle at least. There we go.
Exoskeleton activated!
Ow, 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 ow. Oh, that's a vehicle. I'm shooting at a vehicle. Oh, no. Yeah, see, sometimes you get to, like, flank enemies, but those cases are, like, few and far between. It won't always be that, smooth and pleasant. Flanking is, like, the decidedly big brain strat. Might also be a matter of having like a good scope that doesn't have neither too much nor too little magnification. Because if you have too much magnification, you won't really be able to deal with the recoil. But too little and aiming is difficult.
Enemy forces are down to half. This sector is the hour.
Ow, that was a sniper.
Cover your ears! Thunder's coming!
Okay, we can't push up too far. So we're actually on defense here. Huh. This is one hell of a defense. Oh, they have their entire team there. I don't know which character could actually do well here. Maybe let's bust out the PDW. No win. Oh yeah, this one fires really quickly. I'm guessing the range won't be that good.
Vehicle drop to target location.
Yeah, it does very little damage. Kind of crazy. Also, yeah, oftentimes you will surprisingly be up against people who have like fully maxed out their gun attachments. And that's kind of crazy that they turn the guns into completely different ones. I don't know where people find the time to max those out, but good for them.
Roger that. Artillery barrage incoming. The enemy has taken objective Bravo.
Oh no.
Hold on! Man down! Take some cover!
Reloading! Cover me!
Be advised. Enemy troops are attacking objective Bravo.
Come on. There. Oh no.
I need help!
Rip. So much for that plan.
Be advised. Enemy troops are attacking objective Bravo. The enemy's forces are dwindling. Hold the line.
We got the shield guy. Damn.
Find the bullet! You'll be fine!
There we go. We did the right thing. Ow. And I get run over by car for that.
Be advised. Enemy troops are
I can
attacking
heal the
objective
person
Bravo.
in the car. That's kind of wild.
Roger that. Artillery barrage.
Yeah, they're kind of pushing, aren't they? Didn't flank them. They are pulling back right then. Also, hi, Polly. Welcome in. I'm not gonna bully you. I'm just gonna say that you're a cute fox. So, oh whoa. Hi, sweetie. I hope you're having a lovely day.
Objective Bravo.
Meow. But yeah, we're leaving this battle and looking for something else. I don't know. I feel like the gameplay itself is nice. But the maps need a bit more variety of what goes on instead of just sitting on one like hill and bonking people. But hey, we got to level 7. That's pretty freaking nice. So let's see whether we have that. Okay, I want the other engineer. There. And yeah, we have the PKM. Heck yeah. Heavy boyo. I'm not even sure what optic I should put on it. Friggin' Russian scope, why not? It is funny that we can put like M4 looking stocks on this gun though. But yeah, there's like various different mags and everything. Yeah, let's go with these. Oh wait, frick, I can put on like the short barrel. It does decrease stability though. So I'm guessing it would have higher recoil or what have you. Also, Polly, I missed you. Stream is going interesting. I'm getting bonked horribly. I feel like I'm just gonna go into freaking like battle practice. But I don't know if it's actually gonna give me any rewards and stuff. Because if it does, honestly, that would be my preferred way to play. just less stress-free of an experience where I can just goof around. I don't actually think this was here when I last looked into it. Or I might have just missed the mode. Oh wait, does this also mean that I can get any of the vehicles and stuff? Yeah, I can experiment and see how scuffed the choppers are. Because still don't really know how to fly them. Last time I tried, I did a freaking loop and exploded. Okay, up, down. Oh no. The mouse does make it roll. We can't have that. Frick. Controls in combat. Where the frick is that? Oh, I don't know where it would be. Vehicle? Okay, roll left. Yes. And roll right.
Objective Fox spot has fallen into enemy hands.
Y'all left and y'all left. Right, okay. Okay, now it's better. I can actually maybe fly this. Yeah, you get like a first-person view and everything.
We have taken objective Alpha. The enemy has taken objective Charlie 3.
Honestly, I really appreciate that there is this sort of mode where you can kind of just get used to the controls of all the vehicles and whatnot.
Objective Echo. Objective Bravo is ours.
Doesn't feel like the chopper does that much damage unless you have like some concentrated fire though. So you would have to lock in on one target that you want to take down and bonk them. Like that, basically. I don't know where their tanks are though. Like I'm not seeing any of their vehicles.
Objective Charlie 2 clear.
Frick it, because this is against bots, I can just jump out and vibe here.
Objective Charlie 2 south.
Smoke barrage ready.
Okay, I kind of like this gun. Sounds very nice. Feels very good. Like it actually does damage instead of the M249 where you just have to spray enough and hope to God that some of the rounds hit. Actually, I could imagine that this would be decent practice before jumping into the online games. Because if your aim needs a bit of work, you can probably do that in this mode, as opposed to just never really seeing what works and what doesn't, because in multiplayer you'd be dead by now like 1,000 times over. Frick, maybe I should just install some of the old Battlefield games and play them with bots. But see, my hands very much struggle to just do fine tracking movements. And I can see myself tensing up as I try to like compensate for the recoil and like the movement of the bots. Basically impossible for me, and I don't know why. Wonder if I should look into it. Someone's gonna be like, oh yeah, your sensitivity is like 3 times too high. Lower it. And then I'm gonna be like, but my movement now looks like this. What do I do? Oh well. Oh wow, this matches my online experience perfectly. just spray all day long. Wow.
Allied troops launching an assault on objective Charlie 3.
What a cool freaking gun, though. Oh my gosh. Now the question here becomes whether the points I'm getting are all like fake points, or whether there's just like a multiplier like 0.5 or something for me actually getting XP. I kind of feel like they're probably not gonna give me anything for this because it's supposed to be just like a practice mode.
We've neutralized objective Charlie 3.
I am enjoying this more than the regular online matches though. Except for the fact that I don't think the AI uses any vehicles. Maybe eventually they're gonna add that, maybe not. Who knows? Also, maybe some customization for how difficult the bots are, so that you can like gradually make them more difficult to fight.
Objective Charlie 1 has been cleared by the enemy.
This would actually be insanely good for practicing sniping too. But yeah, also kind of illustrates that every gun has a range. Like, not a lot of damage is happening here. I don't have a bipod right now, so I can't show that, but yeah, the bipod wouldn't like eliminate the recoil either. Frick you.
Objective Bravo is under attack. We've neutralized
Oh, frick.
Allied troops engaging at objective Alpha.
Okay, once I die, I'm just looking for another online game. So, okay, we get some score, and if I quit now, do I get nothing? That's the question. Yeah, that's just a practice mode. You have to play the online ones to get stuff. Let's do, I don't know, maybe one more game of this and then just jump into the extraction shooter mode. Because that one's also pretty cool. I kind of want to see some of the different maps. Like, there is one that takes place in this huge, like, underground tunnel. And even though it feels very much like the Metro map from Battlefield 3, it is a nice experience. Also 64-player maps. Maybe what's messing with me is also the fact that the scale is just so huge. Because when you have big servers, for example in Arma, the players are more or less all over the map. Whereas in games like this, everyone's just concentrated around 2 or 3 locations and it gets really hectic. It has the sort of PlanetSide 2 problem. Or it's just a barrage of fire and stuff.
Have a shot of this, mate.
But yeah, let's see what trouble we can get into. Also, the GPU is performing admirably so far. Holy frick, the frame rate is so nice. I'm actually happy I got the Intel Arc, like the new one.
The research and development of Havoc's relay. To avoid being flanked,
Oh,
you must
oh, this
first
map.
search the enemy's fortified trenches, taking out any artillery positions they have established. Clear the villages at the foot of the mountain, and then push towards the target. Windy Ridge Power Station. Fight your way to the control room and cut off their power supply for mission success. Take relink off the table. We move at dusk.
We move at dusk. Oh wait, no, frick, this section of the map is a nightmare. It is literal frickin' trenches.
Neutralize the enemy and take over all sectors.
But yeah, also, feels a little bit like the start of a Rising Storm game. Everyone's just straight up charging the enemy lines. Oh, frick.
Launching assault on objective Alpha. Attention all units. The Azara Guard has destroyed Havoc's Giant.
Just like we practiced, except I'm immediately dead. Well, actually, you do get like revives and stuff, so that's fine. Okay, we got someone. Holy frick, that spray. Needed like 70 rounds to take someone out. Taxpayer dollars at work. I don't think we have a lot of medics here. Damn.
Sector Alpha secure. Neutralizing all enemy forces.
This actually kind of has that like Battlefield 1 vibe.
Attack. Keep them out. Sonic trap on station. Get some shade.
Stop complaining. Get up and fight back. Oh, there's usually snipers on that side. This could end very badly. I don't think a scope on a gun like this would be very helpful. Because like, still, there's a frickload of recoil. Oh, that exploded midair. Yeah. Here we go. Bring on the trenches.
Enemy stunned. Go now.
Where the frick even am I? Jeez. Oh, frick, that was an enemy. Oh no, they just took someone out. Get wrecked, nerd. Wow. Honestly, I kind of like this LMG better than the default one. Feels like some of the guns are very much just straight up upgrades over others. Which is unfortunate, but like, I do love the Bison SMG. And it has horrible rate of fire and like no damage output. Still, very funny meme gun. I like it. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Never mind. Back to base we go. Why is this suddenly sound suddenly loud?
Allied engaging in objective Bravo 1.
Oh, jeez. Can we heal it? Yeah, this is too loud. Why the frick don't they just like balance the volume of their songs? Pain. No vehicles either.
Allied troops launching an assault on objective Bravo 2.
There you go. Get healed, nerds. This is like freaking trench warfare if everyone has like unlimited amounts of energy drink.
We have enough forces left. Keep pushing and breaking through the enemy defense.
Frick it, we're just going straight to their base. Oh no, they're dead. The enemy's over here. Maybe I can revive him. There we go, there we go.
You're lucky to have me.
Smoke barrage ready.
Get some cover.
Smoke cover and we can get in the trench. Heck yeah.
Won't die while I'm
Heal
around.
everyone as well. Ram. This is what we call a pro gamer move. Come on, revive. Eat.
Allied troops launching an assault on objective Bravo 2.
Yeah, see? Can't aim. Oh well. Actually, I'm curious. Let's do something I don't do that often. Let's look at the scoreboard. Yeah, I'm near the very bottom. That's why I don't enjoy most of these games, because I suck in them. And it's not an enjoyable experience. Oh well.
Allied troops launching an assault on objective Bravo 2.
Healing in progress.
Frick, maybe I should play like Arma PvE. Yeah, definitely. Frick. Oh wait, no, not report, but leave battle. There we go. Let's try out the extraction shooter mode, because why not? Hey, new upgrades. Nice. So we just switch the mode to operations.
Good health to you, bruv.
Good health to you, bruv. And do these ones have more events? Oh no. There are so many. Okay, that's fine for now. Yeah, we can redeem more currency. Why not? Oh wait. Is this enough or that's not enough for this fancy scope? Oh well. And weekly supplies. Now in this game, you do need to look after your equipment, and you have like stashes and there's like stores and everything. Let's give ourselves a little bit more ammo and let's just jump into a match. It does feel like a more streamlined version of Arena Breakout Infinite. And you know, there's like different maps too. Difficulty, normal, or don't really have access to the other modes. Oh well. There's an instance mode and a showdown mode. Huh. Well, let's just go with the default for now. There's also different like gear sets, but for now let's just bring in whatever we have. Now, this mode you will most of the time want friends to go into it, because I have played it a little bit solo, and I've also played it with you know, a few people, like, you know, group of 3. And it's like way harder alone, because in contrast to Arena Breakout Infinite, you're gonna be up against other players more often somehow. So yeah, it might go very, very wrong very quickly, but we'll see. Bit of a waiting time too. Oh well. Also, yeah, you get different operators too. There's like departments? Ayo? Oh yeah, missions. That's a lot of frickin' missions. There's a supply station. Oh whoa. Where you can actually buy the guns. And these are basically the ones that show up in the other mode, which is actually a really cool case of reusing resources. I vibe with that.
Good health to you, bro.
Although the total download of the game, or at least like the installed size, is about 90 gigs, so it is definitely a big game. It is trying to be a bit like Call of Duty, even in that aspect. Wonder what the campaign will be like once they get around to that sort of thing. Okay, so I'm just landing here. I could go for the more dangerous area, but it doesn't feel like a good idea. Might go for the visitor center instead. Yee. Because there's a safe in there.
Keep the following in mind. Shoot, loot, then time to scoop.
Shoot, loot, then time to scoop. Yee. And here we are.
No time to waste.
Hey, I got matched with a bunch of people. I think I'm just gonna do my own thing anyways, because lmao. Yeah, and you're up against both other players and bots. And in this game, the whole like looting experience does end up feeling way more streamlined? A little bit more simplistic too, I guess. But that's fine. Hello. And you also have like your own secure box where you keep the stuff, even if you get like taken out. Oh hey, shields. That's interesting. I'm just gonna steal a bunch of PSUs and try to run away. frick fighting them. I'm gonna solid snake this. Oh frick.
I'm feeling so powerful right now. You know you don't need the fame when you look like a star, right?
Oh hey, car 15.
Yeah.
That's freaking nice. Ow, 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 ow. It does feel like I should just run away by now. I have a nice amount of loot. We got their yogurt. We good, we good. So where's the closest extract? 10k is needed for extract. Damn, that's a lot of distance to cover. Oh well. Let's get going. Now we could also stick with our friends, but it does feel like they're going to that area, and you know, we already have a bunch of loot, even if it's the kind of basic one. That's still fine. If only there was also an energy drink that we can have. Let's see. Injector. Oh, frick. There we go. If we don't actually run into another player, feels like we're gonna make it out of here with no problems. But yes, because the maps are not like super huge, and because there's a bit more players, the chances of us making there sneakily without running into anyone are actually kind of low. Let's just hope for the best. But also, yeah, it is nice to have an extraction shooter that does feel a little bit more streamlined than like the ABI game. Because, for example, in this game, you don't have to manually... Yeah, you don't have to manually load ammo into magazines. You just pick up ammo boxes and that's it, for example, you know? And also just picking loot up is way more quick. And the UI itself also does feel a bit more simplistic. And that actually works in this game's favor. It's a cool experience. Oh hey, I can extract. Nice. Yeah, random extraction point. That works for me. I will need to switch over to the solo mode though. But yeah, we made it out. Let's see, move everything. That's good. And the shotgun as well. Oh yeah, and we're actually pretty close to unlocking the next map. That's kind of nice. Oh yeah, and we can walk around the base itself, which is neat. And trade and buy helmets and all that other stuff.
Keep your focus on improvement.
In many ways, this actually does feel a lot like what Lost Light could have been. Like a more polished version of that game. Because hey, this game is also free, even if the download size is quite substantial, let's just say. Cyber Warfare Division. Hello. Okay, so yeah, there's a lot of parts that are still locked, and that we need to level up for first. Let's sort it and let's sell the things we don't really need at the moment. Ba 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 ba. We're gonna keep the ammo, but like the goodies we picked up we can definitely sell. And there we go. That's a nice amount of money. Oh, whoa. I might need like an injector now. Tourniquet. Painkillers. And a surgical kit. And of course some like basic ammo, because we can probably pick up a bit more as we go along. And of course like a regular med kit. That should be good. There.
Older than the pyramids, there it is, wow. 4,000 years ago, they created it, how? On the Salisbury Plain, yeah.
Zero Dam is full of dangers. Be very careful.
Oh wait, how do I swap over to the mode where it's only me? Because I can see the little icon of 3 people here. I don't know whether that's an option. Maybe it just automatically puts you in groups.
Zero Dam is full of dangers. Be very careful.
Yeah, I am kind of confused. Oh well. Oh wait, squad fill. There. We can just disable that. It does say that it might increase the matchmaking time. Because I'm guessing that we're gonna be up against multiple other single players. Instead of, you know, like groups. Either way, let's jump in and see what we can get up to.
How did they build it? When did they why? Stonehenge. Constructed by Merlin, they say that's so tight. Stonehenge.
Wait a minute, this song is by Megaran and MC Lars, so we're listening to nerdcore. What a goofy genre. I like it.
Constructed by Merlin, they say that's so tight. Stonehenge. The solstice is coming, let's stay up all night. Between the Bronze Age and the Neolithic, ancient engineers were precise and specific, cause it's still standing in a circular arrangement. Horseshoe in the middle, this part is the strangest. June 21st every year to its magic.
Okay, let's jump in.
Built by Merlin, some people say, or glacier by stones from far away. However it happened, I think about how we don't have anything like that now. Culture is fragmented, chopped through the phone, building up walls like giant slabs of stone. The sun still rises once a year over Keelstone Ditch, so have no fear. When the cities all burn like Babylon, Stonehenge will reign till the planet's gone. Stonehenge. Were druids to note the passing of time? Stonehenge.
We're landing. Let's review the objectives. Keep them in mind.
Okay, we're landing here. We could actually go for one of the safes and stuff. I think I'm gonna go and try to do that. Because the extract after that, okay, that's a paid one. And there's a lot on the other side of the map. I mean, that's still doable, as long as we're careful.
Keep the following in mind.
This does remind me a little bit of like Titanfall 2. the intro to like maps and stuff. Also, yeah, we're gonna use this gun in single fire mode. Just because the burst fire doesn't really work at, you know, longer ranges. Is that an alligator? Uh-oh. Oh wait, no, that's a crocodile. I feel bad now. Oh no. Goofy game, for real, for real. I do wonder why there aren't more games where you're up against monsters. Because the Cycle Frontier did something very much like that. You were like on an alien planet that was all dangerous and stuff. Oh, that might be other players. Oh wait, no, just a Rocketeer. But yeah, in the Cycle Frontier, I think it was actually really freaking cool. That the environment itself was also dangerous. We're getting freaking toothpaste. Huh. Oh, frick. Smoke. That's not a good sign. Lmao. There's a lot of NPCs in this area. Who would have thought? Let's just hope we can pick up a bunch of ammo without getting bonked too bad. Technically, I don't even need the AK ammo or whatever. Oh frick. Oh frick, 9, 0, and 5. Oh, flash drive. We downloaded the flash drive. Damn, you wouldn't download a car, would you? Okay, we got some documents and everything. Okay, now would probably be a good time to get out of here. So, yeah.
Let's go.
There. Is there nothing else we can get from this? No? And this is worth 9k, so we're putting that in here. Oh, I can't actually put it in that slot. Wait, I lost the connection. What? The frick? Oh, I got disconnected. My whole freaking internet is down. That's really freaking sad. It does seem like my ISP decided to my ISP decided to freaking restart the connection or whatever. Or maybe it's a VPN issue. I don't freaking know. Even the music died. Jeez. Let's ping Google. Oh wait, no, reconnection successful. So we are basically back. And also, yeah, dead in the game. I was doing well for once. Well, oh well. Guess we're trying out a different loadout then. That's fine. Oof. But yeah, I got a new computer. Computer runs really nicely, and boom, the internet service provider bonks me. Of course they do. Let's see, chest rig, backpack. We could also use just some of the fancy guns that we have. Although the Car 15 should be good enough. Or the SG. What ammo does this use? Hello? 556. We don't actually have that much ammo. Let's see. Those are missions. I need ammo. 556. Oh, it's not actually that expensive, especially like the cheaper kind. $2K. Okay, so at least we are properly armed, and we're also gonna grab some like healing items and such. I am so out of my element with this UI. It is similar to ABI though, quite so. I can upgrade the stash. That's interesting. So basically we have to collect resources for the upgrades. Very Tarkov-like. There's also like a gunsmith section where you can look at all of the guns and add a bunch of different attachments. That's nice. If I wanted to, I could put a sniper scope on. Not sure how I feel about that. Can I put a bipod on? I don't think so. Extended barrel. So yeah, this game would let you turn your shotgun into whatever the frick this is. If nothing else, the modification system is pretty chill. There's repair kits and syringes. Nice. But yeah, I think we have more or less everything we need to get back in there. Oh, save box items. Yeah, we can still sell those. Because even though we got disconnected, we at least saved those. It is kind of interesting that this is still Delta Force. That within the same game they have essentially two completely different games. Now, they do share assets and stuff, of course, but still, the way how they play is so different. Which is interesting. They could have tried releasing them as two separate ones, but then people might complain about either feeling a bit too bare. Whereas now you're like, oh hey, this mode, I played it for a little bit, I want something a bit different, I'm just gonna go to the same game, but a different mode. Which is nice.
Back on your feet, mate.
I'm just waiting for when they will drop the zombie mode. Yay. Okay, we're dropping here.
Find high value
I'm still going for the same hacker computer. I could bring in some money in my inventory to probably be able to escape, right? Because currently we have to go for locations that are really far away.
Keep the following in mind. Shoot, loot, and time to scoop.
Now this time around, we don't actually have a lot of ammo, so we're gonna, again, need to loot some guns off of NPCs. Oh. That's a bit of an overflow. I'm not sure whether dams were supposed to do that. I hear footsteps. Hello? Was that a player? I hope not. Yeah, that's that character that has the shield. We did some damage before they brought the shield up, though. They are probably moving towards us now. We can shoot them in the legs, though, so no big deal. Like the variety, though. That's kind of cool. Now, I will say that the guns do feel really nice in this game. Ow. Ow. What the frick? Oh, that's a... They have rockets. Oh, that was really nice. What freaking ammo does this gun have? Am I using slugs? Because goddamn. That's really satisfying. I say as I blah. Yeah, we're gonna need to do some surgery. There. No way, that's apparently buckshot. What the frick? Wait, no, heal myself. Damn it. The rest is fine. Oh, that's an interesting helmet. I'll just switch to it. No, not to that, to this. Yes, there we go. Also, wine glass. Damn, that's worth a lot of money. I am suddenly really slow. Oh no. Also, I might really need some painkillers and stuff. Or like a bigger backpack for that reason. Okay, so what do we have here? 5, 8, and 1. 5, 8, 1. There we go. Design blueprints. Heck yeah. Now literally all I need to do is get out of here. Oh, I don't actually have any painkillers. That kind of sucks.
Time to go. This way.
But yeah, we have to just run for the extract. I don't actually like this helmet that much. It does feel very restrictive and stuff. I'm just gonna steal someone else's helmet. Even if it's worse. Sure hope I don't get headshot because of this. Okay, more buckshot and some protein. Damn. Our health status ain't doing so well. Would be really nice if I could find some healing items and stuff. Okay, supplies. None of these really solve my issues. Oh well. Let's just keep running. Oh, there's tasks and everything. Nice. But we're not quite in a situation to do those. Also, the frick is this? We're about to have to fight frickin' spacemen. Painkillers! Everything I've ever wanted. Red envelope drop. What? The frick am I looking at? Huh? It's a missile. Why is there a missile in here? Huh? I am so confused. The frick is this? Brackish missile. Use, I guess? Fireworks? Oh. I have no idea what this is for whatsoever. But yeah, we better get to the extract. Against the bots, the shotgun is actually surprisingly efficient. I vibe with it. Or rather effective. Oh wait, there's another like safe in here. Although we're not really going for that. Oh, frick. I just got clowned on. Oh well. Lost all of the items. Yeah. Oh well. Oh, guess we're doing another match of like the regular game type, and then I'm like uninstalling because I don't really have 90 gigs to spare for, you know, a game like this. Valbit though, I'd probably leave Valbit installed on my PC. Oh, we're actually pretty close to unlocking the AK-12. Oh, and some other really interesting rifles. It's so odd that the freaking AK is relatively high level. Anyways, yeah. Another attack and defend game. And I think then I'm wrapping the stream up. I might also sometime go along and try to just decrease the mouse sensitivity. That could help a little bit. Because the game, as I said, did have like mouse smoothing, and you can mess around with that in some ini files. It does seem to help, but sometimes it does feel like there's still a little bit of like acceleration, which is odd. But actually, since getting the new CPU, most games just do feel a little bit more responsive, which I do really like.
Time to strike is now.
Oh, threshold! This is the biggest freaking choke point in the whole map. Like 80% of the match is usually structured around that one like choke
Armored
point.
vehicles and infantry. Use any cover you can find to take out their troops, advance past their defenses, and secure solid evidence of their crimes. Do not let me down, operator.
Do not let me down, operator. Let's just try going for the missing text key. I don't think I'm getting the chopper. Yep.
Secure each sector
Instead,
one
I'm
by
just in
one
like
and eliminate the enemy presence.
this isn't even a basketball court. What is this area? Oh well. But yeah, we see a bunch of planes and everything at the start of the match. That's interesting.
The Asara Guard has destroyed Havoc's Skynet satellite, but the debris is projected to fall on your position. Repair the radar so we can be targeted before it hits the ground.
Oh damn, no, thank you. I don't think I'm going there. Just gonna vibe in the smoke. Now, the one strategy that does actually work in the game is spawning in the chopper and just kind of jumping out wherever. The problem is, you can't really go too far into their territory. So normally you'd have to go exactly where their area that's closest to what you hold is. So like you could probably go here, but you couldn't go into their territory. But still, spawning in the chopper gives you a chance at, you know, kind of dropping in behind their lines. Either that or just exploding horribly. One or the other. Game feels a bit interesting with a lower sensitivity.
Enemy attempting to regroup. We must capture the new sector.
I do like the AK though. What a cool gun. Although the shorter AK is very limited in its range.
Allied troops neutralizing objective Bravo 2. Allied troops launching an assault on objective Bravo 1.
What did I just get shot by? It's a freaking box. Hey, yo? That's a bit confusing.
Objective Bravo 1 clear. Stay front. Objective Bravo 1 secure.
Uh-oh. That's a very tricked out AUG.
The radar is 50% repaired. Keep going. Percent of our troops remain. Continue the push.
Oh, hey. Another song by the person who does incredibly loud songs. Literally the same
Allied
artist.
troops launching an assault on objective Bravo 2. Allied troops launching an assault on objective Bravo 1. We've neutralized objective Bravo 2.
Smoke barrage ready.
I don't know. I don't feel like I'm having fun here. So I am basically going to wrap it up for today. And yeah, thank you for dropping by. I guess I will see you in another stream or video. As for the game itself, my problem is that it ends up being just too freaking like difficult for me to have it be like enjoyable, and I do have that problem like a lot. It really is what it is. Can't really do anything there. Aside from that, yeah, let's go over to Mimi and say hi. Oh well.